Talked to some people on some forums and whatnot, and didn't really hear anything that running some Seafoam in my fuel filters won't excuse me, won't destroy anything. So I think we're gonna give it a try. So again, what are we at here? Engine's pretty cold, so we're gonna cold start it and then get it up to operating temp, and then we will we'll change the fuel filters. I have new ones, and fill those with Seafoam, both of them, and I may turn the fuel back on, and then we'll run it for a couple minutes and turn it off, and it'll soak, and then fire it up again and see what happens. Just all unburnt diesel coming out. So I've got my large amount of Seafoam here, and it says prime diesel fuel filters with Seafoam for best results to help clean injectors. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I don't know if you noticed earlier there, I think one of my cylinders isn't quite firing right. I think it's the middle one. It seems a little cold. So so the plan is take that off, take this fuel filter off, and then we'll do that one. I'll turn my fuel off there. If I remember it, I did it pretty quick here where I could do a pretty quick co-op. I won't be able to have the camera up here, but you'll just have to believe me. Well, you're gonna have to believe me that I got these on here. It was a real pain in the butt. This one I had to really fight with. I ended up having to stab it. My wrench wouldn't come off. Sometimes I save the old diesel for starting a fire or something like that. Diesel works really good for starting a little campfire. It's not as volatile as gasoline, but burns darn good. So I've got diesel in both fuel filters. They're on. So I guess now the moment of truth is to start her up, and hopefully I didn't lose my prime. Put that back on. Now I do know that at some point some of this fuel is going to go back to the tank. It's not all gonna, or the Seafoam. But hopefully I'll be able to tell by smoke or engine noise or something that we've got some in there. Then I'll let it run for a little bit and then turn it off. Alright, we're shutting her down here. Now you probably noticed it picked up speed a little bit at some point. That was just the fast idle kicking on. But no smoke or anything out of there. I have to believe I was burning some Seafoam, so we're just going to let this sit in here for a couple hours, and then we'll come back and fire her back up, run it for a little bit more, and then we'll try again in the morning. So the other thing I like to do, hopefully it doesn't catch on fire or anything, I like to look at the fuel filters themselves. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. That's black. Look at that. That is bad. Wow. I mean, I could see the filter material from the other one. It's normally a brown. There's a good chance this could be some of my problems. Let's take a look at this one. Well, I'm having trouble getting this thing out without, you can see I had to slice it here. But you can tell this one's not looking so hot either. This is kind of what like that's the best part of the filter right there. So as it gets down here, it's really bad. But there's a comparison here. I don't know if you can see. Like this is just, wow. Well, the more you know. So I like to cut these open, see what I got going on. Really, I just try and get as much information as I can. Alright, it's been a couple hours now. Let's get a temperature here. We're at 100 or so on the block. Everything's about 100 degrees. It's all evened out. You should pretty much just fire right up. No problems. So let's do it. Use the little thing there. What do you think, dog? Should we go for a ride? Should we go for a ride, dog? Oh, yes. She loves to go for rides. Well, we're stuck in traffic at the moment. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but so far so good. You know, I could definitely feel no ill effects, but it definitely, I don't know if it's placebo effect, but I feel like it really wants to go a little bit more. I'm thinking I'm getting better fuel atomization on the injector spray patterns maybe, but it's hard to tell, you know. I think it's probably mostly placebo, but so far I don't think anything bad has been done. So I don't know, that's about it. Hopefully I can turn around here at some point. I was hoping to find some stretch of road where I could get up to 60, 70 miles an hour and kind of see how she flew, but I don't think that's happening today. Right, Doc? Alright, it's next, well, it's not next morning, it's afternoon. Just a little bit afternoon, but it's raining and cold here. 40 degree temps or so. Engine feels pretty cold. Let's see if the startup is any different. You know, if maybe some of the smoke and stuff was caused by injectors, or I don't know, something. All right, you ready for this? I'd say no real change so far. Well, does a Seafoam hot soak really work on a Dietroit 2-stroke? I don't know. It seemed like it fired up a little faster, but it is a little warmer today, so I don't know. Remains to be seen, I guess. We'll see how things go. I guess, I don't know, everyone on the forums and whatnot, everyone asks and says, don't worry about it, just run your block heater, and I'm cool with that. We'll just do that. So thanks for watching, and I don't know, keep your stick on the ice, that sort of stuff.